this video, I'm going to show you how to create surveys that you could submit and emails and landing pages and websites and all that fun stuff. I love doing surveys. So what you're going to find surveys, if you go on the left side, go to Sites. Here's Surveys. Just like in Forms, if you want to analyze or see your submissions, go right ahead. But on this one, we're going to build one. Add Survey. Same thing with most things. You got a template you can choose from scratch. Let's go from a template and we'll just pick a random one. Let's say mark right here. Continue. Now, why surveys are different than forms. Forms are typically shorter. They're just going to get some brief information. Surveys are great if you want to gather more information, have more questions, and you know, this is what it looks like. You can have multiple slides that keep going through. And the way this one's set up, they answer this question, it goes to this question, then it goes to this question. So again, it doesn't just bombard you with a ton of questions at front. It's just more of a progress bar. So yeah, just again, like I said before, everything is super simple to be editing, just like everything else. You can create your survey questions over here. Just like in Forms, if you want to create a custom field, add custom fields, and it's going to look just like Forms if you want to create a custom field, which you're probably going to. Under the settings, so this is something where it's up to you, and you can play around. This is the general settings of the whole, all the backgrounds and colors like this, but there's options. So the option is here, and when they submit it, you can edit this, of course. But down here is you can have it go so when they submit the form, is the form submission, or do you want to send them to the next page of your website or whatever it is? You can also change all of that. If you want to do one question at a time, it's going to look like this. Just like I was explaining to you before. So that's one question at a time. Whereas if you don't do one question at a time, it'll look like this. So this is going to have this. So you have, so if you want one question at a time, that's great. But if you want to make it look like this, then they just create different slides when they answer it. Sticky contact, if you don't know what that is, that's if they've been on your lead form before, if they've been there. It just auto-populates their name and phone number. I love putting that on there just because it's, the easier you make things, the better. I don't touch the rest of the stuff. I do enable time zone just because if I'm talking to somebody and if I want them to meet me on Zoom at 2 o'clock, but I'm Central and they're Pacific, it's nice to have the time zone. And then the footer, you can edit the footer too. I typically don't on surveys because I usually integrate them. And then when you're done, always make sure you save it. And then just like with the forms, if you want to integrate it, you can embed it, boom, like that, which is good for emails and things like that. Or you can paste a link. And this could be something where you could text them and say, hey, I would love you if you wouldn't mind filling out this form. That'd be fantastic. Quick survey, very good. So then if you watch the video on how to create landing pages and websites, you'll see how we can integrate surveys inside an actual landing page or a website. It's incredibly easy. So again, the nice thing with FreeUp, everything's in one place. Your surveys, your forms, your websites. You don't have to be bringing in third party. Everything's integrated into one. So if you have any questions, let me know. But again, remember, FreeUp is a foundational system of Go High Level. So if you ever want to learn more and kind of really delve deeper into my system of FreeUp, go to YouTube and look at Go High Level, and you'll find tons of information on that. But what I've taken is Go High Level and just made it more robust and made it more easier for people to use. So if you have any questions, let me know.